And here we go, match number 2, day number 2, season 3, Club Med CNPL Split. My name is Sarah McInnes, coming to you live in Oakville, Ontario at beautiful Court X. I've got the same booth buddy, Reese George, alongside me for this match. Hey, Reese.
Hi, Sarah. Glad to be back with you over here on Court 1 this time. Should be a great match here.
Yes, I am very excited for this matchup. We have the Montreal Lions, who are the defending champions from Season 2, playing a really talented team of the London Smash. And for the first time this season, we're actually seeing third roster player Emma Li from Montreal, Canada, playing for the Montreal Lions.
2-1.
That ball is just a little bit deep by Jessica Kawamoto.
2-2.
Oh, and that forehand, I think, was a roll attempt and just kind of flies flat off of Lee's paddle. One she wants back for sure.
3-2.
Oh, just there for the first counter and just tried to matrix her way out of that shot.
3-3.
We'll see a lot of speed ups, I think, from Anne-Sophie. She definitely likes to play with pace, has a really great speed up on both her forehand and backhand.
Definitely. Anne-Sophie Courteau of the Montreal Lions playing that left side. Partners regularly with teammate Ernesto Fajardo in the States outside of this league. So what the Lions team brings is a tremendous amount of depth and synergy. Oh, great reset attempt from Stella Li's knees.
4-5.
4-5. We have a lot of regular spectators watching us live on Gameplay Plus and YouTube, but for those of you joining in for the first time, this is top Canadian pickleball at its finest, and we play in the CNPL rally scoring with a best of 5 games per match.
Really great forehand put away by Anne-Sophie. Definitely do not want to be putting that ball up too high. Really great power, really great angles from her.
Yes, Anne-Sophie can really shape the ball with that forehand.
Coming from a tennis background, she's got some really great ground strokes as well. Really great topspin on the ball, able to get on top of it.
Correction 7.
I know that as paddle technology advances, the ability to shape the ball has increased more and more, which is how and why tennis players have immediate success in the sport.
For sure. Definitely a lot more dwell time on the paddles these days. You're able to really grab that ball. They will get into the groove, especially after this timeout called. Smart by them to call a timeout right off the bat.
Time in.
Stella Li having her first season in the CNPL, looking a lot more comfortable today than even yesterday. Did you get a chance to watch the London Smash?
I didn't get a chance to watch Stella play yesterday, unfortunately, but I have had the pleasure of playing with her a lot in the past. Really great player, great person on and off the court as well. Definitely a great addition to the London Smash.
Ball's trickling in. Giving a chance for Jess to set something up here. And, yep, they make quick work of that exchange. Side out, and I believe it is 9-6.
And I see the Lions have opted to switch sides here.
Mm-hmm.
Emily on the left now, and Anne-Sophie on the right.
Emma's strength is for sure her forehand, from what I remember in the past. And Anne-Sophie with her two-handed backhand, they will cover the middle nicely with this setup.
Yes, I completely agree. Anne-Sophie has that really great backhand rip down the middle. She's able to cover and take those balls. Emily has that great forehand roll. Also has a really great flick punch volley on her backhand that she's been really working on. It really shows. So she'll be able to cover that line well.
12-6.
Right, 12-6 for the London Smash. Good lead for them so far. Stella put that ball in a little bit of an awkward spot for Anne-Sophie. Close to her left shoulder there.
13-6. Point.
See, we see Anne-Sophie coming over that extra step to take that ball. Actually didn't time it well, but just getting the feel over there on that right side. She's often playing the left in women's.
I like that opportunity that was presented to Stella. I think, with a bit more footwork, that shot is absolutely there for her.
7-14.
And for anyone who's been following the season and the teams, nice control by Jess. Getting the look she wants here. Getting so low.
I was just going to say, she really squats down so that she can get down on that ball.
Yes, she does.
Very great job.
Yeah, so anyone who's been following the league so far this season, the Montreal Lions have actually had Stevie Petropouleas playing in the league, and which is why we haven't seen much of Stella Li. Emily.
Side out, point.
However, Stevie is from the U.S. and she's only 14 years old, so something tells me she's not making the journey up here for responsible reasons, such as school.
Yes, I agree. I know she's competing a lot over there in the States, so I'm wondering if maybe she has some sort of conflict. I'm not sure if she's in school or being homeschooled, but definitely making a career for herself in Canada and the U.S. right now. Great job. Great player for sure.
Some nice backhand rolls here by Emily. I like this point development that's happening by all four players. Oh, and Jess doing a great job putting that ball just behind Anne-Sophie Courteau.
17-8.
This is a sizable lead, one that we haven't seen too much of over the weekend.
No, definitely not. We don't see this often, but I don't think the Lions are too nervous. I think they've been here before. They're able to dig deep. We talk about how important the mental game is in this sport. All of these players are strong mentally and physically. Both these ladies on the Lions compete quite often. We were talking about Anne-Sophie and Ernesto, their partnership. They, I believe, just competed at an APP Challenger, I think, in the States recently.
Yep.
So they're getting lots of experience together.
Some great resets here. Oh, yeah, great cover by Jess. Oh, she can't get that second shot to go. Amazing cover in the middle.
Really great job to the Lions hanging in there when Jess was defending so well on the side of the smash. Great pickup by Anne-Sophie.
Side out, point. 18. 18-11. Point.
Missed backhand flick by Emma there. She looked over at Anne-Sophie, maybe wondering if she wanted to take that ball.
19-11. Side out, point.
That's a solid play from the Montreal Lions, and Anne-Sophie Courteau and Emily really exchanging sides here.
12-19.
Yeah, I was just going to say that as well. We see Anne-Sophie giving that signal behind her back before the rally starts, just a signal to Emily which side they want to be on. Good cover by Anne-Sophie. Oh, unfortunately, Emily was not able to get back to get that ball. Opened up a bit of a gap, and the Smash were able to put that away through that gap.
And at 2012, I'm a little surprised that the Montreal Lions aren't using their second time.
20-12.
Yes, I agree with you. This would usually be a good time to use that. We'll see if the Smash finish it off here.
Nice run down by Stella. That would be a moment to go back to Stella, actually, as she's retreating out of the non-volley zone. And there we have it. London Smash making quick work of the Montreal Lions female team. And this is going to bring us immediately into our second gender doubles.
Really great hands and
Time
on
in.
the other side with the Smash as well.
0-0.
I think they're actually going to use a few drops here and get to the non... I stand corrected. But I'm thinking they're going to wait for the other team to force errors.
Side out, point.
What I would have predicted.
1.
Sometimes it takes a few points, just kind of feel it out,
1-0.
decide what might work, what's not going to. Strategy is very important in these games.
Just tripling over.
No. Point.
And a wide ball, so a quick 2-0 lead for London Smash.
2-0. Side out, point. 1. 1-2. Point.
Preston wishing he laid off of that one. We heard his teammate Ryan calling that the ball was going out.
2-2.
Sometimes it's hard when you have such fast reflexes to lay off of those balls.
And a really smart flick, backhand flick through the middle by Preston Gordon. This team is looking sharp.
Just at the beginning of this men's doubles game here, already looking so good.
Wow, and a deep return by Ernesto.
4-2. Three, 4. Side out, point. 5.
Serve just out there. Smash will definitely take these errors.
Yes, they will.
With these two teams, it's such a high level. It's really important to keep the errors down as much as you can. Each team will capitalize on those errors.
5-3. I'll recall the score. 5-3. Side out, point. 4.
Great hands by Louis Charles Amyot.
4-5.
Hard to believe he's only 22.
Point.
That's a great setup, though, by Amyot. Ernesto Fajardo to finish.
5-5.
The two Lions have really great chemistry on the court as well. As you had mentioned, Sarah, lots of experience playing together.
Side out. Point.
Yeah, so Louis Charles kind of baiting the down the line shot, and the ball sails long, but it had actually clipped Amyot in the chest.
Really great sportsmanship to let the smash know, like, hey, that did hit my shirt. We have lots of good sportsmanship here
Side out. Point.
at the CNPL. We like to see it.
6-6. Point.
For those of you watching on Gameplay Plus, thanks for watching and tuning in. If you happen to be around the Oakville area, don't hesitate to come on down to Court X. Live pickleball is so much faster than what the
Yes.
camera shows.
Definitely is. Shout out to Onyx for giving us the official ball of the CNPL, the DuraFast 40. Speaking of fast, this ball is very speedy, and if you come see for yourself at Court X, you will see this ball is traveling much quicker than on the stream, as Sarah had mentioned.
London smash.
Montreal Lions kind of pulling away in the score, coming to a 9-6 stop with a timeout from the London Smash.
Time in. 9-6. Side out. Point.
All right, he'll take that. Good timeout.
Mm-hmm.
Ball back over to the smash, looking to string some
7-9.
points together.
It's a wide ball.
Side out. Point. 10.
With this rally scoring, it's really crucial when you're in a deficit to string together 2 points at a time if you can, or more, of course, but certainly 2 points. Otherwise, the team will just maintain their lead.
10-7. Side out. Point. 8.
Missed reset from Louis Charles there. Like you said, Sarah, the Smash are definitely looking to string a couple together, hopefully tie it up or even pull ahead.
Side out.
And
Point.
that's a tough one.
11.
And those are the breaks that the London Smash can't afford to give up.
Those are definitely tough. It's important to just shake those off and carry on to the next
11-8.
point.
Side out. Point. 9.
We're trading points back and
9-11.
forth here.
Oh, and the ATP attempt doesn't go, and it brings out a large roar. The first big emotion we've seen from Preston Gordon.
10-11.
For sure. Preston's very calm, cool, collected, and composed, but when he makes a shot like that, you will definitely see some emotion. Firing him and his fellow London Smash up.
12-10.
It's a tough ball as well.
Yeah,
A couple
really tough.
unlucky balls for the London Smash, just trickling over. Those are really difficult to get, especially when they are so close to the net.
Side out. Point. 11.
I've noticed a few times the players looking down after a missed shot, just that bounce maybe not going as true to their expectations.
Side
This
out.
is a
Point.
beautiful facility that these players are playing at right now at Court X in Oakville, Ontario.
14-11.
Definitely come check out Court X in Oakville if you have the opportunity.
Point.
Preston wanting that ball back.
15-11. Side out. Point.
Oh, and a bit of a miss by Louis Charles. He definitely wants that one back.
We see Preston going head-to-head with Louis Charles there.
12-15.
None of these players are afraid to fire away at each other. The reflexes on them all is pretty impressive. You see Ryan Torresin doing a little inside-out shot on Ernesto there, making sure Ernesto is still engaged in this game.
Side out, point. 60.
Love the communication going on both sides of the court here between the teams.
Side out, point.
Yeah, and the men of the London Smash are getting hyped up now.
For sure. We're seeing a lot more emotion coming from the two of them.
Yep.
14-16. Point.
And that kind of happens from Louis Charles, where he goes big in his finishes, really flirting with the lines. They do have the lead. He has a bit of wiggle room, but it's not that much of a lead.
For sure. Especially in rally scoring. Score can rack up pretty quickly.
Side out, point. 17.
Smash were able to string a few points together there.
17-15. Point.
A couple missed backhand volleys from the men on the Smash here.
18-15. Side out, point.
You can see that every single player is just trying to put the heat and the pressure on the other side, like keeping them back or firing into the body. Yeah, it's
You know,
very
a lot of offensive.
Yeah,
involvement.
exactly.
Great get.
Montreal had the upper hand, but great defensive work by London Smash to get back up to the non-volley line. Wow, and that could be a momentum shift right there.
For sure. They definitely worked hard and dug deep to get themselves back up there and into that rally.
17-18.
Again, Lions with the offensive opportunity and just can't close it.
All right, we're all tied up here. London Smash definitely feeling confident.
18-18.
Tie it back up. See if they can keep this momentum going. Lions trying to keep the Smash back. Drop volley.
Louis Charles feathering some shots here, really working the spin, shaping that ball down. Wow, how did London fight their way out of that? That is massive.
What a great point. You can see the Smash celebrating. They look over at their team. They're hyped up. They pull into the lead here at 19-18. What a great point, a great fight.
19-18.
And the confidence of Montreal Lions not calling a timeout. Oh, but Louis Charles was all over that forehand coverage.
I'm in. 19-19.
This is a huge point right here, everybody. Yes, and coming out of that timeout, just the Lions staying composed, developing the rally through dinking.
All right, Lions looking to take this game here. Little miscommunication.
Oh, wow, the ball trickles over. Nice court coverage by Louis Charles to seal the deal on that game. We're tied up at 1 apiece, everybody. I'm McInnes, and I'm joined alongside with Reese George here at Court X for our third game in this match between Montreal Lions and London Smash.
as we had mentioned
Point.
before, Anne-Sophie and Ernesto have been playing a lot together, lots of experience together, but right now we see Emma Li paired with Ernesto.
Oh, with the height of these ceilings, that ball stays playable. No way Jess got that back. Oh, not by much.
2.
Wow. As you can see, Ernesto has quite the overhead smash.
2-1.
Just able to get a paddle on that.
Yeah.
And to almost get that back is impressive.
Yeah, it's a good point that you bring up that typically Emma Li and Louis Charles would play, like in the past, and here we're seeing the matchup of Ernesto Fajardo and Emma Li. You know, Emma hasn't played much this season, if at all, so I think that veteran depth from Ernesto, I think this is the balance that they're trying to create.
I completely agree with you. I mean, playing alongside Ernesto definitely is a confidence booster. You know that those balls down the middle are his.
3-3.
Definitely can't complain about playing the right side for Ernesto. It's a nice backhand counter by Emily. Fortunately, it wasn't enough. The smash were able to capitalize on that.
Side out. Point. 4.
That ball is usually not coming back when it is popped up higher to Ernesto's forehand.
We're seeing a lot of big play, big presence from both men on either side here. And really, I think the women...
Side out. Point. 5.
The women are respecting and giving that space for the guys to take over and dominate.
5-4.
For sure.
That said, I really like the pressure that Jess just put on our Fajardo go down the line.
Point.
Oh, and just a bit of a missed roll. Very, very uncharacteristic of Emma. Her paddle was almost pointing down to the ground, like really trying to roll that ball over. I'm wondering if that's how she missed it, but uncharacteristic for sure.
6-4.
Great coverage by Ernesto to be there to take that ball while Emily's working her way in. Ball popped a little bit too high from Emily there.
7-4. Side out. Point.
Like, imagine for Emily playing with Ernesto and someone so experienced and so high level that it can be a little bit intimidating. You can feel some pressure, especially this being I think, her first appearance of the season. You're definitely feeling some pressure and some nerves here.
Point.
She's definitely holding her own and doing a really great job, though.
Yeah, I agree that she would be feeling pressure. Emma is a very seasoned player herself, very seasoned tournament player. Having come across her many times on court. However, most players outside of this league don't engage in rally scoring. They do not use the durable. They don't often play together. So there's a lot of immediate familiarity that they have to put on themselves.
That is very true. Definitely different atmospheres. Scoring does play a really big role in this, as well as the ball. See Emma giving Ernesto that space.
See how Emma is she's actually running around to her backhand on the forehand side.
We don't see that too much. We see a lot of people running around their backhand to go grab their forehand. She must be feeling really confident in her backhand right now.
7-8.
She has the time to do that with Ernesto coming and taking those balls in the middle.
And it may be giving her a different angle, a different look to try and set up Ernesto as well. There again, see how she's on her backhand. Even her readying position is backhand.
Really great work by the smash.
Yeah, great pressure.
9-7. Side out, point.
Ryan choosing to drive the ball twice in a row there. Once to Ernesto's backhand side and one at Emily. Unfortunately, makes an error against the net.
Time out.
In their favor, but I wouldn't imagine that they're going to change much here. And on her backhand. Oh, wow.
Putting on some really good pressure.
Really good pressure indeed.
Lions aren't able to make it back up to the net. Great job by the smash.
10-8.
Oh, and Emma gets that Ernie to go.
I guess that's an advantage to setting up on your backhand.
Yes.
Able to be there for that backhand, Ernie. Very nice job by Emily.
9-10.
Wow, great placement by Ryan there. Ernesto able to lunge and get that ball back.
Yeah, and Ryan is really putting on the pressure on Ernesto, actually kind of forcing him to leave the court a little bit, leaving Emma to do all the defending.
Yes, I think that's a really good strategy by the smash for sure. Trying to keep Ernesto deep in the court as much as possible as well.
Yeah, and that pressure is working because the Lions look a little bit scattered here.
I agree. We even see Emma coming into the middle a little bit to take one of those balls.
12-9. Side out, point.
It's a big forehand finish by Ernesto. And they do need that point, bringing them to 10, just 2 away from the London smash.
10-12. Side out, point.
What a sharp eye from Jess and Ryan to let that ball go.
13-10. Side out, point. 11.
Don't see many of those misses from Jess.
She's had a couple of misses throughout the weekend, but you know, there's no one who can get lower than Jess in this league.
Yes, she's basically sitting on the ground at certain points. And
Yeah.
she's able to get back up quickly as well. Very flexible.
Side out, point.
Again, we see that pressure from Ryan trying to keep Ernesto back. You don't usually see a lot of the balls going to Ernesto, so
Yeah,
I like to see this different strategy here, and it seems to be working really well for the smash.
I like it as well. And it may even be catching the Lions off guard.
For sure. Ernesto's usually able to come into the line and insert himself in the middle, but
Yeah.
they're making that difficult.
Yeah,
Nice shot.
yeah.
Jess says, do not put the ball there. I will put that down the line.
Yeah, well, their strategy is just being executed very well here. So whoever came up with this strategy, kudos, because it's very effective right now.
Side out, point. 12.
She got the ball she wanted, unfortunately wasn't able to execute that one.
12-16.
We're just sitting all over that.
17.
Really great counter.
Ernesto almost looking a little tentative in where he wanted to place that ball.
I completely agree.
17-12.
Although Ryan's taking a lot of the balls, Jess is a solid right side player.
Oh,
I would
yeah.
argue one of the strongest right side players in this league as a female. Super solid, very consistent.
Oh, yeah. There she goes to work again.
Head to head with Ernesto. She's definitely not backing down.
No. Can play so.
19,
This
12.
on paper is a very evenly matched setup. Good mobility by Jess. Oh yeah,
Good timeout from the Lions.
great timeout and much needed 13th point.
13, 19. Point.
And here we see points being accumulated in the serving freeze.
14, 19. Side out, point. 20.
Oh, we're not quite at the serving freeze. Now we are.
Now we
20, 14. Point game.
Hey, there it is. Ryan being big in the middle there for that last point.
2-1 edge just over the
0-0.
Montreal Lions. Should London Smash win this game, they will take the series. I fully expect Louis Charles to get massive in this game.
For sure. And this is definitely a very powerful team on the Montreal Lions side. I expect both Anne-Sophie and Louis Charles to be
1-0.
firing away, just as we saw that very first point.
Yep.
Side out, point. 1.
Just long there.
I like the footwork. Neither
1-1.
player just watching the ball, both of them responding with a lot of footwork
Point.
and a deep return. So Louis Charles can't afford to give up those kinds of
2-1.
returns.
Point.
Turn a serve
3-1.
error from Anne-Sophie.
Side out, point.
And a serve error from Preston. So both teams kind of settling in here on this first mixed
2,
game
3.
of the match.
I think maybe both teams feeling pressure. One team feeling pressure to close out the series, one team feeling pressure to extend it.
3-3. Point. 4-3. Point.
Really good serve by Louis Charles.
Side out, point. 4.
Maybe need an extra step in the middle for Louis Charles. A little bit outstretched on that forehand volley.
4-5. Side out, point. 6. 6-4. Side out, point. 5. 5-6. Side out, point.
And just a few unforced errors here on both sides. You know, each player committing that unforced error, saying, let's just clean it up, move on to the next point, extend this rally.
Super important to just move on, like you said. Forget
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
These are shots that you are making on a regular basis while you're drilling, and I know lots of these players are drilling quite often, sometimes more than playing even.
Side out, point.
And Sophie pulled the trigger there right at Preston, and he was ready to counter that. Very quick hands.
I don't think we've seen too many rallies that have gone past maybe 5 or 6 shots. So again, aggressive play from both sides. Nice defense by Preston. Oh, and Sophie going for that forehand winner.
Okay, London Smash are calling that just out.
7,
Yeah.
8.
Just wide there. Very close.
Side out, point. 9-7. Point.
Really great shot by Louis Charles there. Great angle.
Timeout.
Takes the middle if he can.
Time in. 10-7.
Anne-Sophie with that heavy Western grip. That is the look that Louis Charles is hoping to jump on for points. He will not miss those as this game continues.
8-10. Side out, point.
Reese, are you a player who switches grips between shots, or do you stick with one for the most part?
I'm pretty sure I'm sticking with one for the most part. I've been trying to incorporate a little bit more of a backhand flick into my game. I find myself kind of adjusting it a little bit there, but definitely something new for me. How about you, Sarah?
Yeah, I tend to, oh, bit of a miscommunication in the middle there by the London Smash. I tend to keep a semi-eastern grip as often as I can. I may rotate it outside of that on my backhand drives.
Smash definitely looking to string a few points together here.
I'm not seeing a lot of communication or camaraderie between the two players of the Smash. Both seem just kind of, oh, there's a nice battle tap, but both seem just very focused on the job that they have before them.
And I'm wondering how much experience they have playing together or practice-wise, especially since Stella based out of Toronto, Canada, and then we have Preston, who is living in the States. Not sure exactly where, but I'm wondering how much time they're able to put in on the court together.
Yes, I would hazard a guess that it's not very often that they can come together to practice just leading up to an event, a CNPL event.
Great ATP by Stella. Good defense. Okay. That might be what the Smash needed, a nice ATP from Stella, ultimately getting that point. Let's see if they can build off of that. Unfortunately, just missed that third.
14-11.
Montreal Lions just look very composed.
Although Anne-Sophie and Ernesto play a lot together, Anne-Sophie and Louis Charles get their fair share of games in together as well. You'll see they have really good chemistry on the court as well.
Side out, point.
So for those of you watching and finding yourself with a free Sunday afternoon, come on down to Court X in Oakville.
15-12.
One of our sponsors, Club Med, is giving away an all-inclusive vacation for two to Club Med, Cancun, Mexico. Buy your tickets on Show Pass. Come on down, watch Canadian talent at its finest.
Really good shot by Preston. Put in an awkward spot on the body of Anne-Sophie. She's unable to return that ball. You see a little bit of emotion from Preston.
Yes.
Definitely trying to fire himself up.
Yep. And I'd like to see some fire from his bench, really supporting them, keeping this match alive.
I agree with you. Sometimes you can really feed off of the bench as well and the energy that they have to offer when you're out there on the court, especially when you're struggling a little bit. It's good to have that positive reinforcement from your teammates.
Rep, Ball's in. They called it out.
The refs just double checking on a here.
14-60.
Ref's doing a really great job as usual here at the CNPL.
Side out, point. 17.
Some crucial moments coming up here as we head into the latter half of the game, or are deep into the latter half of the game, I should say. He did not get that ball back.
Such good defense by Louis Charles.
So
Just put his
good.
paddle down and got all of that.
And I know you can relate to this, like as you're learning to defend in pickleball, it's automatic to swing through the shot, but in fact, if you can just keep your paddle steady, more than often, you will get the ball back.
For sure, just getting your paddle there, especially with someone like a forehand smash like Preston Gordon, you definitely just let the paddle do all of the work.
That's right. I love that shot.
Another great forehand, really big forehand from Preston.
It just shows the experience and the control of his body because that ball was below his shoulder. Most people would still try to force the overhead position with the paddle pointing straight up. He turns it sideways and just connects so well.
For sure, and he's able to kind of come over that ball as well.
Yeah.
Shows the experience that Preston has.
19. Point.
Oh no, oh no. That's really unfortunate. A missed return for match point.
20-16.
And there it is, signed, sealed, delivered by Louis Charles and Anne-Sophie Courteau for the Montreal Lions.
Performers at the beginning of this stream breaker here.
1 game to 21. Change ends at 11. Time in. 0-0.
And here we go.
Side out, point. 1.
Quick point to the smash as that backhand of Ernesto sails long.
1-0.
Love that cross-court pull from Preston Gordon. What a clutch move.
Really good. The ability to be running and direct the ball to the opposite side of where you're running, very difficult.
And that is such a hard shot because this is not a tennis racket with strings to shape and bend the ball the same way as a paddle. It's really hard to rotate that ball around, as you said.
All right, so we had the first 3 points, switching over to Louis Charles against Ryan Torresin. Okay, and that is the quality of the shots we are going to see from Louis Charles.
Yep.
Very great singles player, as we had mentioned.
Well, and this is why you were so impressed with his singles play at the APA tournament. He's just got precision, really painting those lines. Oh
yeah.
my gosh. Can he take the sweep here, all 3 points? Reese, that would be huge. What a reset. And he gets it with a wide ball from Torresin.
Like you said, that's huge for the Lions to take all 3 of those.
Yeah, any sweep, I think, is a massive confidence boost in this singles tiebreaker situation. Okay, let's see this tennis player versus nimble Jessica Kawamoto. Wow.
Okay, she takes one. That's huge. Take that first one.
I think that just goes to show the pressure that Jess can put on, even though she's not a singles player. Like, Anne-Sophie had space, but really wanted to make that shot so precise.
For sure.
Side out, point. 5.
And I think that's going to be Anne-Sophie's best asset, is to move Jess around on the baseline.
She has those really high quality, deep balls in the court.
Big serve, as you can do in singles. Just getting that ball over the net with a 2E.
Throws up the lob
and
in the corner.
It goes. And Anne-Sophie almost got that over the shoulder reset.
That was insane. I love that. I love Jessica throwing up that lob there.
So good.
And she takes 2 of those 3 points.
That's absolutely crucial, and it keeps her team right almost neck and neck. Here comes Stella Li.
Stella Li against Emily.
Okay.
Big serve from Stella, very deep in the court.
S. Lee taking point number 1 against Ely.
5-5.
And point number 2.
Okay.
I'd like to see Emma just calm herself down, you know, focus on getting this ball back, maybe over to Stella's backhand. There it is.
Hey, that's huge for Stella to take 3 of those points.
Really huge indeed. And it doesn't feel like it in singles to let that ball drop. It doesn't feel safe to do it because it engages you in cat and mouse at the kitchen. But that is maybe the way to buy yourself time. Oh, Preston almost hooked that ball in.
Ernesto definitely had Preston on the move there, back and forth in the court. Ernesto looking to come in. He can.
Oh, yeah. And so, although it was a well-placed ball in terms of location on the court, the ball sat up high with enough elevation for Ernesto to really turn the ball over to Preston's other side.
Yes, you see a little fist bump from Ernesto there. Fired up by that shot.
Yeah.
All right, this is looking like a fairly evened out singles match so far.
Mm-hmm.
Often we will see a little bit more of a point differential, depending on the quality of the singles coming from each team.
Torresin, extremely athletic and excellent footwork. You know, I'm not sure how familiar he is with singles overall versus Louis Charles. Drop, bringing Ryan in. That ball stays in, or it was out. Either way, Louis Charles Amyot gets the point.
10-7.
And he gets a clean sweep and the side switch, end switch, excuse me. At 11 points, both teams switch ends. Technically, they have a 1-minute timeout. Typically, they don't really use that full 1-minute timeout. And as you can see, right to the baseline, Anne-Sophie Courteau ready to go.
Jess definitely looking to take some of these, especially after
11-7.
not getting any points in the last one.
And she just happens to get one right there with a missed serve by Courteau. Not looking too happy with that.
8-11. Point.
And Sophie Courteau not going to be happy with that either.
Definitely not. All these points are important. Whenever you miss a return or a serve, it's very difficult.
Ref timeout.
Ref timeout. Looking to clarify something is one of the owners, Corey Osborne of the London Smash, rocking it in his Crocs.
Me too, actually.
9-11.
All right, we're back here, just serving.
Just looking confident.
It's got Anne-Sophie on the run.
Oh, yeah. Clean sweep from Jessica Kawamoto, keeping her team right there, neck and neck. Maybe Corey looking for some kind of timeout or clarification of some kind. just a reminder, these teams are tied in second place coming out of yesterday's matches.
10,
A
11.
desired must win for both. Who's going to take it?
Side out.
I like
Luck
it.
from Stella,
I like the idea.
for sure.
Yeah.
12, 10. Point. 13, 10. Side out, point. 11. 13.
If I'm the Smash, I really want to get a couple here, especially with Louis Charles up next.
Side
Oh,
out,
did
point.
Gordon get that ATP? Not quite.
Really
There-
great cross-court slice.
Yeah.
Volley there from Ernesto.
Side out, point.
Definitely not where Ernesto wanted that ball to go, to Preston's forehand.
12, 14. Point.
There we go.
Great passing shot by Preston there, down the line.
Thirteen, 14. Side out, point.
Out.
15,
Super important for Ryan to try and take at least one from Louis Charles if he can.
15, 13.
And really just close games all around, not only on court one, but definitely on court two as well. As the Southwestern Ontario Brewers and Toronto United still battling it out. You can check that out on our
14,
YouTube channel.
15.
Oh, was there a touchdown on? Guess not. I thought maybe Torresin touched down into the non-volley zone off that volley.
Well,
No call
do
made.
not see a call.
Yeah.
Ryan will take that point for sure.
15,
Oh,
15.
tie game 15 apiece. Jess taking all 3 points last round. Oh boy, that's 4 in a row for Jess. And a lot of these on Anne-Sophie's errors.
Yes, she's made at least 3
Yeah,
errors on the return to
16,
serve.
15.
Uncharacteristic for sure.
yeah.
Point.
Really great job by Jessica. Coming in, forcing Anne-Sophie to move around the baseline.
Anne-Sophie is for sure feeling some kind of pressure here in this toe-to-toe. Oh, and Jess just got another clean sweep. That is 6.
Yes,
6 of the 18 points just went to Jess.
that is huge for the smash. Jessica definitely feeling a lot of confidence getting those last 6 points off of Anne-Sophie. Stella coming in.
Side out, point. 16. 16, 18. Point.
Seeing a bit of tentativeness from Stella Li. Would love to see her just kind of swing with some confidence here.
17, 18.
Oh, she grabbed one.
19.
Preston trying to dial in here. Get to that match
19,
point.
17.
Doesn't get it there.
18-19. Side out, point. 20.
Match point here, Reese. But not yet. Double scoring freeze.
This is so tough. Definitely a lot of excitement, a lot of nerves, a lot of adrenaline going on the court right now. Louis Charles looking to take it.
Oh my God.
That was definitely not the time. That's a tough one.
No.
Smash looking to close this out.
Will Torresin take charge here? Keeps the play live, keeps the play live. And he gets it. What a massive winner for the London Smash.
Wow.
It came right down to the wire, came right down to margins and errors.
That was huge, huge win for the Smash.
Congratulations to everybody on court, though, for wonderful play. London Smash taking this head-to-head, 3-2, winning the Dream Breaker. Hey, Ryan, congratulations on an exceptional win and the winning shot to take that match in a singles tiebreaker.
Thank you guys so much. Yeah, that was so much fun, an incredible match. Yeah, went down to basically 21-20 or 21-19. They're a great team, so it was fun. Enjoyed it.
Absolutely. And coming into this game, you guys were actually tied 2-2. And what does this win mean for you and your team heading into the rest of the weekend?
Yeah, it's massive. You know, the Lions are in first place right now, and we're right behind them. So it was a great match, you know, going into the rest of the year with the playoffs next month. So great energy boost to our team. We got one more today against United, so super excited, looking forward.
Absolutely. And you and Jess, you know, just pulling your weight on the court in doubles and in singles. How great is it to play alongside Jess?
Oh, she's amazing. From the first moment I met her and her family back in the qualifier 2 years ago, it felt so easy to play with her. We're always in sync, and yeah, we just do our thing on the court. We have fun and we compete, so it's great.
That really shows you two look relaxed and like a very great duo. So we wish you the best of luck for the rest of today's matches.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it.